Welcome to the Greater Philadelphia YMCA Willow Grove branch. This innovative project involved the construction of a new 98,000 square foot facility for recreation on the site of the former Willow Grove Day Camp. The 40-acre property, which lies within the floodplain, provided several opportunities for environmental improvements to the site, including stormwater management, floodplain attenuation, and landscape preservation. This state-of-the-art facility, located in Upper Moreland Township, replaces two former YMCA sites and has become a destination and a gathering place for the community.
Hopefully the design, I think it's the spaces that we created. It's running track at the second level is a different concept. And the two-story spaces, two-story lobby, as I said, was something like going to Wanamaker's to be at the Eagle. The Wanamaker's is a huge 5-story space, and everyone says, "Meet me at the Eagle, meet me at the Wanamaker's." It becomes a meeting place. It's a central place for everybody to go to in the building, and everyone will know where the lobby is.
This is a very unique piece of property that had a lot of site elements that needed to be taken into consideration. From a technical standpoint, you had floodplain attenuation efforts, you had riparian buffers, you also had stream crossings, retaining walls. So there are a lot of elements that needed to be addressed and thought of during the early stages of the project in order to get the project to where it is today. So we worked with the township consultants related to the stormwater and those efforts. We put in several large underground stormwater management facilities that went through the approval process. As far as the floodplain attenuation, this project was a partnership with the township to explore the possibility of a more regional approach to the stormwater management in the floodplain. The results of those studies wound up producing a result that we basically carved out some of the land to allow some of the water to backflow into the site before leaving the site, therefore reducing our floodplain impact on Davisville Road. We were actually able to lower some of the floodplain elevations along that stretch of Davisville Road. So Davisville Road is the location of our entrance. We've met with the township, local officials, PennDOT. We also work very closely with the community. We looked at incorporating pedestrian connections with some of the surrounding community. That was achieved by expanding the shoulders. We also looked at some of the impact to adjacent intersections and provided improvements that would address some of the existing or prior existing conditions that this development helped improve. So again, this was a collaborative effort with the township. One of the things that we wanted to try to do is provide an amenity that would be publicly utilized. This pathway is about 0.7 miles that loops the campus. And it's funny because I've been here at night and I've seen, on a cool summer night, and you've seen people coming out late in the evening taking advantage of the pathway. So it's really great to see.
I think it was a wonderful collaborative process. The YMCA was willing and able to come to public meetings without prior arrangement to hear all. It was an uphill battle from day one, because as a township we had numerous challenges that we had to deal with. Flooding and traffic were our #1 priorities, and they were also the #1 priorities of the community. I think this is a huge benefit to the community with the services the YMCA provides. It also served in a way to bring Upper Moreland, Hatboro, and Abington together, because all those communities are now using the same facility. So another fantastic family-run business that was all about community. We would have, you know, our firefighters picnics here, you know, and this was an area where people would just come and participate in, you know, the whole Willow Grove Day Camp event was all people that lived right around here. It was a challenge to let that go, especially since, you know, the township would have loved to have had this as an open space, and we tried, you know, to get there, and it was not reachable economically.
The YMCA would like to thank Montgomery County for this award. Our Willow Grove building represents years of work, thought, fundraising, and has culminated in this beautiful building. If you visit it, you'll see lots of natural light, really well thought out design, but most importantly, you'll find a place that's really welcoming. And that's important to the Y because it's not about the building itself, it's about what we do with it. We welcome kids, families, active older adults, people of all backgrounds, and people should feel comfortable when they come in to exercise, to connect with other members, or whatever activity the Y happens to be having that day. If you do come by, we're more than happy to welcome you and show you around. We're very proud of the work. So on behalf of the board, the staff, the volunteers, I'd like to say thank you. Thank you so much for the recognition. We're going to be there for another 100 years to serve Montgomery County, the Upper Moreland Township, Willow Grove area. Thank you. Please stop by.
This state-of-the-art facility will serve as a model for collaborative design process, floodplain and landscape preservation, and impactful community improvements.